Hello and welcome to Mediacafe Travel. Be sure to subscribe at the red button below or on the bottom right hand corner of this video. Today we take you to Lago at Bellagio. We are taking a look at another great restaurant with a great view of the world famous Bellagio fountain show. Everybody loves the fountain show. I don't know who doesn't stop at least once when they're in Las Vegas and within walking distance of Bellagio and stops and looks at the fountain show. It's got iconic music. It's got great spectacle in terms of the water show itself. And there are a few restaurants in Bellagio that are perfect seating to watch it from a slightly different angle. And one of those is Lago. As you can see, Lago is actually not in the shopping area. It's right on the casino floor. So if you're going around the casino, you start to see the multicolored wall here. That is the telltale sign that you're close to Lago. And Lago is by Julian Serrano. And let's talk a little bit about Lago. Lago promises small plates but bold flavors. And of course, Julian Serrano is the chef, and he wants to promote the concept of small plates with an indisputable Italian emphasis. Soups, flatbreads, as well as some stimulating meat, seafood, and pasta dishes designed for sharing. Here you can see sort of the waiting area. If you have a reservation and the table's not quite ready, they will sit you in this waiting area right near the bar. There is seating near the casino, and that has been a good place to eat. If you want to people watch on the casino side of things, you'll be right near the bar as well. But Lago is actually a very large restaurant. You see the gigantic wines on the right-hand side. The dining room itself has floor-to-ceiling panoramic views, which ensure a wonderful view of Bellagio's signature fountain show. They also feature an open-air patio with waterfront seating centered on Lake Bellagio, or as they call it, Lake Como. So here's a tip. You saw that we were seated originally in the dining room. Now, if you remember, we actually did a video for Bellagio restaurants last year, and we did cover Lago and seating in the dining room. So we wanted to make a recommendation in case you're really hoping to get patio seating. So it can be requested, but it is not guaranteed. But what I would suggest is making a reservation slightly earlier than you really want, you expect to eat. And that way, if you get there and the patio seating is for some reason unavailable, people are staying over and not vacating before your reservation, because again, it's a request and not guaranteed, then you have a little bit of ability to sort of wait it out. And that's what we did on this occasion. So we waited for just a little while, and then they reseated us to a fantastic table right here, lakeside. So again, that is a tip. If you really want the patio seating, I would suggest making the reservation slightly early in case you have to wait it out to get your table, because you can wait for a while, but you just don't want to wait all night. And so, you make your reservation a little bit earlier and earlier in the evening, and there's a couple of advantages to that, but you can make it and then still have a time to wait for your preference of a table, which, again, the tables inside are very nice, but the tables on the patio, if you get the right one right up front, lakeside, I think you're really going to enjoy it. I mentioned two advantages to making your reservation slightly early. One of them, of course, is being able to wait for preferred seating, but the other one is if you make your reservations early enough in the evening, you get to see the view from daytime to dusk and into nighttime over the course of your meal. So that is something we're really happy that we did. So we started with a flatbread pizza, one of their small pizzas. This is the salsiccia, which is with buffalo mozzarella, sausage, rapini, roasted garlic, and spicy oil. It's really well made. The crust is fantastic if you're into that style of crust, the kind of very firm, hard crust. Lots of the sausage is fantastic actually. Not too much cheese. I mean, sometimes pizzas can be too much cheese if you know what I mean. This is flatbread style, very thin crust, delicious, delicious pizza. Next came sort of the main courses, and so you're going to get to see the Italian-inspired main courses of Lago. And you can't really go wrong. If you're a fan of Italian food, or even seafood actually, I would say this is fantastic. The Chopini is a seafood soup, basically. It's got all the great seafood in the soup, clams and everything else mixed in this very flavorful soup. It is wonderful if you're a fan of seafood. It's a different way to eat seafood. Most restaurants have, grilled seafood and fried seafood and things of that nature. This is a seafood soup that's really well done. Delicious, packed with seafood, shrimp you can see, and all the other wonderful seafood items that are in it. Very flavorful. It's certainly one of their featured dishes. It's actually said to be one of their more popular dishes, the cioppino or the ciappine. if I'm not saying it correctly, sorry. That's just one of the things that is really delightful about Lago is that it's different. It's got a mix. You can get steak, but you can also get seafood, and you can also get pasta. And here's the bread that comes with the seafood. This is really good bread, good solid bread, garlicky bread, and certainly tasted really good. And it comes with the ciappine soup. So next is the Penne arabiatta, which is made with pork and whole wheat pasta and tomato sauce. And I was not aware of this. This is literally means angry, like angry pasta, kind of, because it's supposed to be super spicy and make your face red. So that's kind of the story behind Penne arabiata. This is not that spicy. But it is very tasty. This pork sausage is fantastic. Makes a great kind of almost bolognese type of sauce for the pasta. It's very flavorful, really, really good. So you can see the whole sort of meal. And again, small plates, yes, you can say that, but it's pretty much enough. I mean, that soup is certainly not a small plate, but it's very tasty. Very well done by Chef Serrano. But of course, again, the feature is the fountain. As you can see, as the night went on, the sky changed. So we went from daylight to dusk to nighttime, and the fountain show changes just ever so subtly to transform for those different times of the evening. So it was really a great time to spend at the restaurant watching these fountain shows. So we can't forget about dessert, and we chose their Black Forest cake, which is their own unique take on a Black Forest cake, and it features brandy-soaked cherries, dark chocolate with mousse, and cherry compote. It's really delicious. Obviously not traditional Black Forest cake, but a dessert inspired by Black Forest cake, and I'll say it's very delicious. Very palate cleansing after a great meal. But again, here it is nighttime, and the show, the fountain show, must go on. So you see another wonderful view of the fountain show from a fantastic restaurant. You won't be disappointed. Please hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode of Mediacafe Travel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you